Rani Padmavati was legendary 13th-14th century Indian queen. Her real name was Padmini, but she was known as Padmavati. She was also called Queen of Mewar. The most famous and earliest source to provide information about her is Padmavati. In 1540 CE, Malik Muhammad Jayasi wrote an epic poem named Padmavat. The text of this poem features many elements of fantasy describing about Rani Padmavati, life and her beauty. In the poem Padmavat, her story goes like this. Rani Padmavati was an extraordinary beautiful princess of the kingdom of Singhal, Sri Lanka. She was the daughter of King Gandharv Sena and Queen Champavati. Princess Padmavati was educationally trained in war strategies and skills for battleship. King Ratan Sen, the Rajput ruler of Chittor, heard a lot about the beauty of Princess Padmavati from a talking parrot named Hiraman. A swayamvar was organized at the time of her marriage in her kingdom, which was attended by various kings and princes to claim their right to marry Princess Padmavati. But a condition was set in Swayamvar by Princess Padmavati that the one who will going to defeat the fighter in the sword battle could marry her. Whereas no one knew about the secret fact that it was Princess Padmini herself in the disguise of the fighter. She fought the battle and lost to King Ratan Sen of Chittor, whom she happily married as per her condition in the Swayamvar. King Ratan Sen was famous for his loyalty towards his kingdom. He was also a great lover of arts. In his royal court, several talented and skillful people from various different fields were employed. One of his favorite and famous artists was Raghav Chetan. He used to paint beautiful paintings and also provided information about the secrets of the palace to King Ratan Sen. But Raghav Chetan hid the secret fact about him being a sorcerer who practiced witchcraft and black magic for his selfish interest. One day he was caught red-handedly by King Ratan Sen, who ordered to throw him out of the kingdom after much humiliation. After this, Raghav Chetan settled down in Delhi in one of the forests which Alauddin Khilji visited frequently for hunting. One day, he realized that Alauddin Khilji, along with his men, had reached the forest. That moment, Raghav Chetan started playing a melodious tone on his flute in order to grab Alauddin Khilji's attention. On hearing such melodious tone, Alauddin Khilji got surprised as who could be playing it in a forest and headed to meet the person. There, Raghav Chetan got a golden opportunity to take his revenge from King Ratan Sen. On meeting Alauddin Khilji, Raghav Chetan was successful in convincing him to attack Chittor by feeding him with details of Queen Padmavati's beauty. Alauddin Khilji agreed to attack Chittor only on one condition: if he could meet Rani Padmavati personally. Once Alauddin Khilji reached Chittor, he found the Chittor fort defended heavily. After this, he got more desperate to have a look at the legendary beauty of Rani Padmavati. Following this, he sent message to King Ratan Sen that he wished to admire the real beauty of Chittor and want to confirm if the rumors were in fact true. King Ratan Sen convinced his wife Rani Padmavati to come and meet him. She was well aware of the brutal and cruel mentality of the Muslim invaders and therefore decided to show a glimpse of her reflection through the water fountain, which made Alauddin Khilji extremely angry and impatient. Now, Alauddin Khilji decided to take revenge of this insult. He invited King Ratan Sen to come and meet him in his camp outside the royal residence. On reaching Khilji's camp, he misleadingly captured and imprisoned King Ratan Sen into his camp and asked Rani Padmavati to surrender before him if she wished to see her husband alive. On the one side, women of the royal palace were preparing for Johar, self-immolation. On the other hand, Khilji with his army men captured the Chittor fort from all sides. King Ratan Sen's army fought the battle bravely, but their defeat was inevitable as they had already lost hundreds of their army men till now. After some time, King Ratan Sen was also killed fighting with Khilji's army. Meanwhile, after hearing the news of King Ratan Sen's death, Rani Padmavati, along with wives of army men and other women in the state, decided to jump into the fire of Johar Kund to protect their honor and respect. Rani Padmavati was the first one to jump into the Johar Kund. Followed by others, the whole Chittor's palace was echoed by their cries. When Khiljis entered the fort with his army to claim their right on royal treasure and women, they were shocked to see the scene of Johar Kund. Till date, Rani Padmavati is remembered as a Hindu Rajput queen who was exceptionally beautiful and admirable woman. She chose to immolate herself in the Johar Kund to protect her honor against a lustful Muslim invader instead of surrendering in front of him. If you like this video, then please like, comment, share and also subscribe our channel.